Ici voir Survivor Las Vegas qui s'adresse à tout le monde. C'est parti pour la suite de NBA 2K26 sur PS5. Alors, est-ce que je suis en direct? Je vais le savoir tout de suite. Oui, je suis en direct, bienvenue. Allez, je peux continuer NBA.
Look out there, MP.
You gonna show us something special tonight?
Let's hear it for the NBA MVP! The playoffs have arrived.
It's time to kick off the postseason round. A look at Orlando's opening lineup. Faulkner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Johnson is out there with Shepard, and it's Brewer in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Chicago, they've got MP. Hardy is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Ja Morant, and it's Tyson in at small forward. All right, a report waiting for us courtside with all the details on this standout season for MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, he has set a mark that should raise some eyebrows. The most 40-point games within a season in NBA history. He's filling it up and burying the opposition on a nightly basis. Guys,
Just so tough to stop. After the massive regular season he had, it's easy to see why there was so much hype surrounding MP heading into the playoffs, Greg.
Yeah, and a lot of pressure on him, too. When a player with the highest scoring average in the league gets to the postseason, the expectations are immense.
You look at the Bulls. On paper, this looks like a slam dunk, no pun intended. But game ones can be tricky.
Yeah, especially at the start where teams are feeling each other out. But the energy of the crowd and the way they've played all year, it's hard to imagine them dropping this one.
Now here's Young. He's got 6. There's the triple. Lays out, and it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball. A three off the inbound. And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Orlando. 9-point game. Can they get it? Wagner, the pass to Brewer. Back to Wagner. Then Carroll the screen. And it's Wagner missing.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
There's Young with the 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3. And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys.
Siakam against Ben Carroll. Pass to Shepard. Five to shoot. Over to the left wing. Brewer. No good on the 3.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Tyson with the bucket.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Now here's Ben Carroll. And it's Tyson with a rebound.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
That's good from Siakam on the assist by Morant.
And their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Here's Shepard. Pass to Wagner. To win the cold spell. And he comes up with a bucket.
Wagner will battle you inside now. He's not afraid to embrace and even initiate contact.
And here's MP from outside. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Pass to Brewer. Launches it. He buries it from 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back.
Billy Donovan calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Young looking over the floor. Puts up a deep 3. Orlando with the rebound. Wagner outside. Fires from deep. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Bulls leading by 18. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pure from 3-point range. MP's got 18 points in the game.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for them later on.
Back to Wagner. And there's a 3-second violation. 8 seconds left to play in the first. Young from long range. Another 3 for Chicago.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
And so it's MP. And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint. Just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
They've got Johnson, George out there with Bol. Then it's MP. And it's Traoré in a 2-guard. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against Memphis was simply terrific. He ended ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. A reminder of the amazing things that he's capable of on any given night. It'll be hard to match that tonight, but he'll try. Guys?
Yeah, spot on, Allie. Well, that was an incredible night for him. They rode him to that win.
Yeah, he was more than happy to carry them, BA. He might still be feeding off that performance heading into this one.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Wagner for three. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Chicago's gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Knocks it down from distance.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Six on the shot clock. Looking to win the run. Bowles grabs the board. Bowles got his 4th rebound in this one.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm. I just love the ball movement.
Orlando's gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Here is Sears. Guarded by Young. Back to Wagner. From deep. Again, Wagner missing.
It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
It's good. George has got 6.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Orlando again missing.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now that takes serious effort and a light touch.
No need to overdo it. Just lightly tip it in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
Here's Shepard. He's scoreless. For 3. Orlando again missing. Here's George. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
Terrific decision by MP. He looks to feed his uncovered teammates.
Here is Sears. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. And here's MP from outside. Nails it from 3. Young's got 33.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here is Sears. Covered by MP. Back to Wagner. Inside. Pass to Shepard. Pulls up. High post. Here is Sears. Lets it go from deep. Can't get it to go. Making him 0 for 2.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Torrey gets the bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
The jump hook. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. MP finds Johnson. Back to Young. Launches a 3. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Leaving absolutely nothing on the table right now. Their focus and execution has been outstanding.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. Bulls out in front, running away with this one. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter.
Their opponent is beating them up on the boards, and they're not taking it well.
No, they are not. It's been pretty embarrassing. Checking out the circumstance. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping.
Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
On the court for the Magic, Wagner and Banchero, the lethal front court pair. Shepard is out there with Johnson, and it's Brewer in at the 5 spot. And count it! The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one would be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Banchero with it. No points so far. Johnson on the wing. Pass to Brewer. Puts up a 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. MP's got 39.
Well, his scoring has helped them build and sustain this lead. Now he's trying to close it out.
Out to the right wing. Brewer, the pass to Wagner. Up top, Banchero. And again, unable to change momentum here.
Ice cold coming out of the half. That's 0 for 3.
MP outside. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Orlando has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Shepard. Let's go with a 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Hardy's got 6 rebounds in the game. MP outside, fires the 3, connects from downtown. Young's got 45 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
To the middle. Here's Wagner. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass. Wagner's got his second basket on the night.
And this offense needed that one after 4 misses to start the half.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
For Orlando, they've gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Morant with a defensive effort.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
From deep, MP. Again! What an avalanche! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Pass to Tyson. There's Young with the 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Banchero passes to Brewer. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Brewer's got 5 now.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Connects again from distance. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
BA, he's on fire.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Outside Johnson. Pass to Banchero. Lets it fly. And he gets the jumper to drop. Banchero's got his first 2 points.
Check out that quickness with the hands. Banchero bringing that to the floor tonight.
And here's MP from outside. Hits a 3-pointer.
Boy, he's been a monster this quarter. Carrying the load for sure.
54 seconds left in the third quarter. Banchero outside. Pass to Brewer. Back to Banchero. Shot clock at 5. Here he goes. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
Nice strength on that tape. Banchero proving he's excellent at scoring through contact.
There's Young with the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Now Wagner. Pass to Shepard. Driving inside. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam. The Bulls winning this one easily, and it always takes a lot of pressure off a team.
The National Basketball Association and the Chicago Bulls are your favorite Bulls fans. Coming up next is round one.
Round one of the East rolls on. Game two, just about ready to tip off. Take a look at the Bulls. Well, they started off with a Game 1 win. Now they need to get another one here to keep the home court advantage.
And even with that win in Game 1, they can't take their foot off the proverbial pedal, right? As good as they were last game, they'll need to be better tonight to avoid a letdown.
A look at the Magic starting group. Wagner is in the front court alongside Van Carroll. Johnson is out there with Shepard. And it's Brewer in at the 5, roaming the paint. Another year, another All-NBA selection for MP. That brings his total to 6.
Truly an astonishing number. Now, this is MP we're talking about. Consistently a top player at his position, so he's been consistently recognized for it.
Now, here's Brewer, and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Oh, Chicago has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. MP, good.
Well, MP's right there. Shot ready.
Here's Shepard. Covered by MP. Driving in, and it's in there. The Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. MP's got 12.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Wagner passes to Brewer. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, way to play and attack mode and get to the line.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Bulls.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers. Spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
It's deflected. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Here's Shepard. Johnson outside. Pass to Wagner. 6 to shoot. Here's Van Carroll for 3. It's good from long range. He's got 5.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Back to Siakam. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. MP's shot is good.
And starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Billy Donovan had a few moments to share with me. He was blunt when talking about his assessment of Franz Wagner. Coach praised the toughness Wagner plays with, saying, "We're talking about a 6'10" wing who goes hard to the bucket. He invites contact. Those aren't easy guys to contend with." Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. And here are the Bulls now. Paolo Banchero unable to get his last shot to go in. And that one's good. Hardy.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
The Magic trail by 8. And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. MP really making a difference here.
Well, I think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
Both teams. Seconds left in the first quarter. To end the run, buries the long-range jumper. MP's got 18 points in the game.
6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
Wagner outside. Another miss by Orlando. Bulls have gotten 8 of their 13 shots to find the bottom of the bucket. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Boy, both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
Here's Sears with 4 seconds on the clock. Here's Hudson. A three-pointer, no good. And that concludes a back-and-forth, high-scoring first quarter of play. Bulls out front, leading by 3. From the United Center in Chicago, back in a moment. And glad to have you with us as we get going here in game. Looking at what we've seen for the Bulls, what do you guys think?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach to try to slow them down.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. We've got Keith. Hudson is out there with Wagner. And it's Sears in at the 1 spot. Here's Hudson. Takes the 13-footer. Sears' shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
A nice shot by Young.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to that and chase him off the arc.
Now, here's Wagner. 5 points in the game. Keefe passes to Wagner. Shot clock at 6. Is it alive? It's good on the putback. Keefe's got his first basket of the night.
Look, when you don't put a body on him, he makes things happen.
Johnson finds Young. That one falls, coming off the Johnson feet. Young's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls. Here he goes. Sears' shot is off. Chicago's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
The Magic trail by 13. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was tremendous. He had 63 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It'll be interesting to see, Greg, how much of that performance carries over to tonight.
And, Kevin, different scenarios call for a different measure. I'm sure he'll just try to provide whatever they need for the win.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Brewer, good.
So graceful with the teardrop.
Here's Chicago. They're on a 14-4 run. MP from deep three-point land. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Wagner from long range. It's hauled in by George.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Young for 3. Good. Another from 3. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Here's Sears, defended by Young. Pass to Brewer. Now Shepard. And here is Brewer. Here's Daba trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bull finds MP. Bulls moving the ball around. A shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Orlando's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Brewer. The shot from the low post is good. Brewer's got 4 points in the quarter.
Look, he's the kind of player that has you awake at 3 a.m. asking yourself, how do I stop that?
Hits it from three-point range.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Pass to Brewer. Over Bull. Brewer's shot is off.
You know what? Just a little fancy on that possession there. Just go up in rhythm.
Got that one up quick. MP's got 45 points.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Wagner outside. And it's off from three-point range.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
On the wing, Brewer looking to end the run. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Chicago Bulls having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we'll be back with you shortly.
Dominant performance from this offense. As a fan, you just have to admire it and see what they're doing. Yeah, they're hitting.
Checking out the Thanks for joining us.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round one. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
They've got Siakam, MP out there with Morant. Then there's Hardy, and it's Tyson in at the three. That's the group on the floor for Chicago. Now, MP, following Franz Wagner's three-point attempt.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And Carroll passes to Brewer. Here's Shepard. Fires top of the key, and he makes that one.
Assisted.
Here's Young. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Here's the three. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Lets it go from 14. He squares up and sinks it. Morant's got his 3rd basket of the night right there. Van Carroll looking around. Pass to Shepard. Fires the three. Rebounded by Hardy. Hardy's got his 4th rebound in this one.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Another one for MP, giving the fans their money's worth here.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And Carroll passes to Brewer. He gets that one. Brewer's got 10 points.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And here's Young from the arc. And the 3 ball is good.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And here's Banchero. He'll bring it up for Orlando. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Bulls have gotten every shot that dropped since halftime. They're 5 for 5 from the floor. And another one falls. Amazing. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Orlando, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter. 50% from the field. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And Young kicks to Morant. Latrey. And MP with the basket on the assist by Morant.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the three is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now, here's Banchero. He's got 11.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
To stop the run, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. For Orlando, they have had 7 opportunities at the free throw line. Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. And this win puts them...
Si tu as des questions, n'hésite pas à rester passionné dans ce que tu fais. Fin de la vidéo.